Okay, so we're on to shooting drills now. And again, we need to shoot the ball at a high level. What has propelled some of the teams in the past? Some years we've been more three-point heavy. Some years we rely more on back to the basket stuff. You always want to adapt to your team, but no matter which team you're on, every team needs someone to knock shots down because you never know when you're going to hit the big one, right? In our big state tournament there, both us and Red Wing in the first round were both shooting pretty rough, but then we had players who just trusted themselves, and they knew through all the years and years of repetition, of shooting and shooting, that they're going to make the next one, and that's the mentality that you have to have is you never think about the shot you just missed, you always think about the next one going in. All right, and so these drills are designed to get you to do that, to trust your muscle memory, and to trust yourself, all right? This first one is called never two in a row. And then now I should say that whenever you start shooting drills, we'll always start with Brunsons, but I've shown you that quite a few times now, so you kind of know what that is. But now we're gonna do never two in a row. The idea is you cannot miss 2 shots in a row from a spot. If you do, you have to move to the next one. We have 5 spots on the floor. From the sideline, from the angle, from the middle, from the other angle, and then from the opposite sideline from where I started. Mid-range first, 3-pointer second, all right? And I'm looking to count my cumulative total number of shots made in this drill, all right? So you want to make as many as you can, but if you miss 2 in a row, you have to move to the next spot. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna start from about 15 feet-ish, all right? And you don't have to spin it to yourself. If you have a partner rebounding for you, that's ideal because they'll rebound and hit you with the pass. But if you don't, just kind of get to that spot and shoot it. So, you always want to push yourself for speed. Oh, I missed 2 in a row. So I've got 0 so far. Now I'm on to the angle. I'm going to try to bank it if I can. Okay, there's 1. So that kind of resets it. There's 1. Now if I miss this one, I have to move to the second spot or to the next spot. Oh, how did that not go? Okay, so let's say I made, my number. I made it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 spots. Okay, so now I've done my mid-range. Now, I'm gonna move back to the 3-point line, okay? And I'm going off that same number. So let's say I got to like 10 the first time around. Next shots, I'm going from that number, so I'm going to 11, okay? So here we go. Okay, now let's say I missed 2 in a row there though, right? So I made 3, but missed 2 in a row, move to the next spot. Shooting the 3 from here, so sideline, here, there, and there. 10 spots, see what kind of number you can get up to, never 2 in a row. Okay, so this is another time drill, but if you have a rebounder, you're gonna set the time for 5 minutes. If you do not have a rebounder, let's double that and put it at 10 minutes. And the idea is that you try to get all the shots up in that allotted time, and you are keeping track of the total. And I want you to enter the results onto the 10,000 Shots Club database, the spreadsheet, if you will. So with this one, you're gonna spin the ball to yourself every time because I want you catching a pass, so it's a spot up. So 2 shots from all 5 spots. So 2 from side, angle, middle, angle, side, from mid-range first. And then on your way back, go from the 3-point line, spinning it to yourself that way. And then after those 20 shots, you're gonna do the next one. I'll explain what that one is. So I'll just show you what this looks like. So spin it to yourself, step into it. So there's 1. Back, spin it to yourself. Step into it. You want to shoot it within a half second. So there's 2. So now I'm going here. Spin it to yourself. Okay, so there's 10 shots. Now, you're going to keep going. You're on a timer. You're going to go from the 3-point line. Spin it to yourself. from there. Spin it to yourself. Step into it. Shot. Now, gonna go corner, angle, top, angle, side. After you do those, the next one is you're gonna start at the volleyball line, spin it to yourself outer ways, 10 shots from anywhere. These are kind of like stepping into a shot from the fast break. So spin it, step into it. If you have a passer, they're gonna hit you with the pass somewhere outside the 3-point line. But if you don't, you can spin it to yourself. So that's the next 10 threes. And then after that, you're gonna finish by doing the same thing from back here, back at the half court line. Touch the half court line, spin it, step into it. And some of these can be from a greater distance. You never know where you're gonna need to hit from during the game. And the more tired you get, the more you need your wrist. As you can see, I barely grazed rim last time, right? And so if you miss, if you airball, doesn't matter. Next shot is going in all the time. Okay, so this next one is called 32-point shooting. This is one that I got from the Oregon coach, and Sabrina Ionescu, who was their best player for a couple of years there. She never got to 32 in this one, but that's your goal. You want to get to 32 because there's 32 possible points. Now, from each of the 5 spots, here, angle, top, angle, sideline, you're going to shoot 3 different shots. The first one is a finger roll / layup. That is worth 1 point. The second one is a mid-range pull-up jumper. That's worth 2 points, anywhere from 10 to 15 feet outside the lane, that sort of thing. And the third shot is a 3-pointer, and that is worth 3. Now again, if you have a rebounder, that's ideal, but if you don't, you can just rebound and spin it to yourself. This one isn't really timed, but you do have to go at full speed. You can't just lollygag, otherwise it's not really doing anything. All right, so you have 3 different spots to shoot from. So here we go. I'm gonna go 32-point shooting. I'm gonna keep track in my head of that score. So here we go, face up. Here's 1. From the sideline, I like to go reverse a lot. Get here, pull up jumper. So that's for 2, so now I'm at 3 total. Get back to the 3-point line. And that's a miss, okay? So I'm doing it. Now I'm going to this angle. Attacking. I'm at 4. Pull up jumper. Go at 4. And then get here. Go for that layup again. Okay, so you're gonna do all 5 spots, 3 shots each. Now, once you do that, you're gonna end it by going 1 and 1 at the free throw line. So you're all tired, you're sweating, you're gonna step up and knock it down. Oh, I missed it. So that's over. So I didn't get my last chance to put points on the board. Your goal is 32. I've seen one of our players, I think last year got 29, which is spectacular. Go for the record, 32 shooting.
Future Wildcat legend.
All right, we're on to the 100 shots made challenge. So this one is a time drill, but not a set amount of time. You're actually timing how long it takes you to make the 100 shots, all right? So you're not counting shots attempted, you're counting shots made here. So it's gonna be mid-range jumpers the first time through, same thing, from all 5 spots. And then 3-pointers the second time through. Now if you wanna mix it up and start with 3s and then move into mid-range, then that's totally fine because we've often been starting with mid-range in a lot of these drills. So I'll start from the 3-point line this time just to mix it up. But you have to make 5 shots from the corner first. So these are just like your standard catch and shoot jumpers. So spin it to yourself. If you have a rebounder, that's great. And that's gonna give you some time. There's a column for when you have a rebounder and when you don't have a rebounder. But there's 2, okay? So, okay, let's say I made my 5, right? So I made 5 from 3. Now I need to make 5 pull-up jumpers from the same side. So spin it, face up, pull-up jumper. There's my 1. Spin it to yourself. And last time I went that way, this time I'm going that way, okay? So, you have to make 5 from that spot, from 3, and then pull-up jumpers, all right? After you do that, next spot. Spin it to yourself, pinch and shoot, make your 5, spin it. Okay, so let's say I made my 5 there, all right? Now, after that, spin it, face up, 1 dribble, pull-up jumper. Gotta make 5, not attempt 5. So, I made 50 shots going around from the 3-point line first. Now I'm gonna take a step in and make another 50 from mid-range. Okay, so this one, spin it to yourself, quick, good good footwork, spin it to yourself. There we go. And you make your 5 there. And then after that, after you make your 5 pull-up jumpers, spin it. Take 1 hard dribble, 1 direction. Pull backs. Got to make 5 from mid-range. 50 shots on the outside, 50 shots on the inside. Once you make that last one, hit the timer. That is your time. Go for the record. This is a time drill. Okay, so we're going a drill called 16-point free throws. This one will get you a little bit of conditioning going too, and that's actually part of it. I knew in high school and in college that I was one of the smallest guys on the floor, so I needed every advantage that I could get. So I was often the guy alone in the gym in the summertime, running sprints, running crushers, and all that kind of stuff. And so this drill is going to help you to get some of that motivation going. I know it's hard sometimes, especially when you're on your own, but you got to find it within yourself to get better, right? And to push yourself. When you're shooting free throws in a game, it's oftentimes in the heat of the action and you're tired and stuff like that. And so this drill will simulate that a little bit. You have 6 minutes total, okay? And each of the trips to the free throw line is a 1-and-1. Now, if you end up making your first shot, then you know you're in good shape. Okay, so I'm 1 for 1 so far. We're shooting a 1-and-1, all right? So here we go. If I make 2, all you do, half court line and back, get my rebound. If I got the rebound first, I'll dribble, but that's fine, all right? Now, if I miss the front end of a 1-and-1, I don't get another shot, right? So if I miss the front end, trying to miss there, okay, I'm gonna put it down. Now I got 2 trips, down and back. I missed the front end of the 1-on-1 there, so that's why I had to do 2 trips. So, here we go. Make the first one, okay? So now I've guaranteed that I will only have to do a maximum of 1 trip. So if I make it, I only have to go half court. If I miss it, which I'm gonna try to do, there we go, then I got 1 trip. Hello, Charlie. Thanks, buddy. Expert rebounder. So, you have 6 minutes. You're trying to get to the number of 16. Make 16 free throws. And that's how you condition and get ready for the season.